Hi, friends. Today, the tale of honesty, cunning, and justice. In a quaint village surrounded by rolling hills and dense forests, there lived two friends. Dharmabuddhi, whose mind was guided by righteousness and integrity, and Papabuddhi, whose thoughts were cunning and selfish. Their friendship was known to all, but while they walked side by side, their hearts were worlds apart. One sought wealth through honest labor, the other through deceit. One day, both decided to travel to distant towns to earn money. Dharmabuddhi worked tirelessly, crafting, trading, and earning a small fortune through diligence and honesty. Papabuddhi, however, took shortcuts, tricking people and manipulating situations to amass his wealth faster. When they returned to their village, they agreed to hide their earnings at the base of a large ancient tree, planning to retrieve it later. The tree stood tall, its branches sprawling like protective arms over the village, a silent witness to both human virtue and vice. Days passed, and greed gnawed at Papabuddhi. Why share when I can have it all? He whispered to himself. Under the cover of night, he sneaked to the tree, took all the treasure, and replaced it as if untouched. The next day, Dharmabuddhi approached, saying, "Friend, let us take our treasure. I need some for my family." Together they went to the tree, only to find the wealth gone. Papabuddhi immediately began a dramatic performance, crying, "Oh no, the treasure is gone. You stole it, Dharmabuddhi." His words were sharp and accusatory, aimed at shaming his friend. Dharmabuddhi, shocked, maintained his composure, refusing to be drawn into falsehood. He suggested they approach the king for justice, hoping truth and reason would prevail. The king, curious about the dispute, went to inspect the tree. Papabuddhi, ever scheming, had hidden his father in a hollow in the tree, instructing him to claim Dharmabuddhi is the thief when questioned. The king, seeing this, was initially convinced. Dharmabuddhi, however, was not easily defeated. Calm yet clever, he said, "Your Majesty, let us question the tree again at sunset, in the presence of Agnideva, the fire god. Only the divine witness can reveal the truth." The king agreed, and as the sun dipped below the horizon, a sacred fire ritual was conducted at the tree. Flames roared to life, illuminating the night sky. With a steady voice, Dharmabuddhi requested, "Let the deity within this tree manifest the truth." Startled by the sacred fire, Papabuddhi's father, trapped within the hollow, cried out in panic, exposing the deceit. The king now saw clearly Dharmabuddhi was honest, and Papabuddhi's treachery had been revealed. Justice was served. Papabuddhi and his father were punished, and Dharmabuddhi's integrity remained unblemished. Why integrity and intelligence prevail. The fable offers a timeless moral. Honesty and intelligence triumph over deception, even when cunning appears temporarily successful. Papa Buddhi's deceit gave him a fleeting advantage, but he underestimated the power of Dharma, righteousness, and clever strategy. Key lessons emerge. Truth has enduring power. Temporary success achieved through deceit is fragile and ultimately unsustainable. Intelligence guided by ethics is unstoppable. Dharma Buddhi combined clever thinking with righteousness. He did not react impulsively, but devised a strategy, the fire ritual, to reveal the truth. Deception often contains seeds of self destruction. Papa Buddhi's plan depended on falsehoods and secrecy. Lies, by their nature, require constant maintenance, increasing the likelihood of exposure. The story resonates universally because human societies, ancient or modern, frequently witness the tension between integrity and deceit. It illustrates that cunning may gain momentary advantage, but intelligence aligned with moral principles ensures lasting victory. Corporate reflections, lessons for the workplace. In modern corporate settings, the characters of Dharmabuddhi and Papabuddhi translate into familiar dynamics. A. Integrity versus shortcuts. Papabuddhi represents employees who take unethical shortcuts, claiming others' work, manipulating data, or seeking personal gain at the cost of the team. Dharmabuddhi embodies employees who work diligently, maintain transparency, and build trust. While unethical behavior may yield temporary rewards, audits, performance reviews, and team dynamics often expose deceit. The fable reminds us that integrity is a long term asset that safeguards reputation and success. Strategic intelligence in problem solving. Dharma Buddhi's approach was not brute force but intelligent strategy. He leveraged context, the sacred fire ritual, to reveal the truth. In corporate life, employees often face challenges where direct confrontation may fail. Intelligent, evidence based, and ethical strategies like documentation, structured reporting, and collaborative problem solving ensure that truth and fairness prevail. Handling office politics. Papa Buddhi's actions mirror office politics, where individuals attempt to claim credit, manipulate narratives, or undermine colleagues. Dharma Buddhi's response demonstrates calm, ethical, and strategic handling, gathering evidence, documenting facts, and letting outcomes prove the truth. Office politics, when navigated with integrity, rarely outlasts consistent ethical behavior. Leadership lessons. Leaders must encourage integrity while creating systems that discourage deceit. The king's role reflects institutional mechanisms in corporate structures. Audits, compliance, and performance reviews act as safeguards, ensuring fair recognition and accountability. Leaders like Dharmabuddhi should combine intelligence, ethics, and procedural knowledge to uphold fairness. Resilience in the face of unfairness. Corporate life often exposes individuals to unjust accusations or misattribution of credit. The fable teaches resilience. Maintaining composure, collecting evidence, and trusting in fairness can turn challenging situations into opportunities for truth and justice to emerge. Personal reflections. Facing life's challenges with wisdom. Beyond corporate lessons, the story holds deep relevance for personal life. Trust and vigilance. Friends, family, or acquaintances may sometimes act selfishly or dishonestly. Dharma Buddhi's approach demonstrates the importance of vigilance, observing carefully, documenting evidence, and not reacting impulsively to false accusations. Ethical problem solving. When confronted with deceit, one can respond in two ways: emotional reaction or intelligent, ethical action. Dharma Buddhi chose the latter, blending patience, strategy, and moral fortitude. In daily life, facing challenges with calm intelligence ensures both personal integrity and effectiveness, temporary setbacks versus long term outcomes. Papa Buddhi's initial success mirrors short term wins in life gained through shortcuts or dishonest behavior. However, long term consequences, loss of trust, damaged relationships, and exposure ultimately outweigh temporary gains. This reinforces the principle: enduring success is built on honesty, wisdom, and diligence, creativity in ethical solutions. Dharma Buddhi's use of the fire ritual was innovative yet righteous. Life's challenges, akin to elephants of responsibility, debt, or conflict, often require creative, strategic thinking. Wisdom does not mean passivity, it means combining morality with ingenuity to achieve fair solutions. Avoiding panic and maintaining composure. Papa Buddhi panicked when his lies were challenged, leading to his exposure. Maintaining composure, like Dharma Buddhi, allows individuals to respond rationally, protect their rights, and navigate complex circumstances effectively. Contemporary workplace analogy. In today's corporate environment, credit and recognition, some employees may claim others' achievements, Papa Buddhi, but audits, documentation, and transparent reporting, Dharma Buddhi's strategy, ensure fairness. Conflict resolution, misunderstandings, or accusations can arise. Addressing them with intelligence, patience, and evidence prevents escalation. Ethical leadership. Leaders must model ethical behavior, encourage transparency, and reward honesty. Systems must exist to reveal the truth, just as the fire ritual exposed deceit. Personal growth. Upholding integrity, even when challenged, strengthens reputation and self respect, preparing individuals for long term success. Integrating lessons for life. The story of Dharma Buddhi and Papa Buddhi reinforces honesty as a core principle. Integrity endures beyond temporary gains. Intelligence and strategy, smart ethical thinking amplifies truth. Patience and timing. Rushing to react or retaliate often backfires. Careful planning ensures fair outcomes. Justice and systems. Institutional mechanisms, whether a king, manager, or regulatory framework, serve to protect truth. Consequences of deceit. Temporary success through dishonesty carries inherent risk and eventual exposure. Both personal and professional life are full of challenges resembling Papa Buddhi's deceit or the elephants of overwhelming problems. Dharmabuddhi teaches that intelligence, strategic thinking, and unwavering integrity are powerful tools to navigate these challenges successfully. Conclusion: the power of Dharma and wisdom. Nearly 3,000 years later, this fable remains relevant. It teaches us that truth coupled with intelligence cannot be permanently defeated by deceit. While cunning may appear advantageous, morality aligned with clever strategy ensures justice and long term success. In modern life, both in offices and personal spheres, be Dharma Buddhi, act with integrity, document actions, respond thoughtfully. Beware of Papabuddhi-like behavior. Deceit may yield short-term rewards but leads to long-term consequences. Combine wisdom with morality, patience with courage, and creativity with ethical standards. When faced with life's challenges, whether it's office politics, personal betrayal, or moral dilemmas, remember, honesty, intelligence, and strategic action are your strongest allies. Just as Dharma Buddhi overcame Papa Buddhi's schemes, we too can navigate life's complexities with courage, integrity, and wisdom. See you soon in the third season as I come with more wisdom. Your Ravishankar Avadanam.